All right. This is something that I know is going to come up in the comments, and that's me dropping the knife while performing the back cut. And really, there was not a big excuse for that. I should have held the knife a little bit formal, but I was holding it like I was holding it when I was doing the bottle cut test with the back cut. And I didn't want to have a very rigid hand. I wanted it to be real smooth, and I dropped the knife. That was a very dangerous situation for me. One, the knife could have came around and poked me, and two, if there was been a real situation, I wouldn't have had my knife. This was my first time performing a back cut with a buoy on meat, so that's something that I would imagine had a big impact on me dropping the knife. So if any of you practice buoy knife fighting with the back cut, you might want to buy yourself a piece of meat and try it out and make sure you're gripping the knife correctly. And you notice I didn't do it with the back wheel. I didn't do it with the kukri, but it did happen, and that would have been a very bad situation. Matthew, you have experience with this?
Oh yeah. Let's see. It was just this past week. I was sparring with a guy with the rubber trainer Laredo trainers from Cold Steel, and I gave a guy a super huge back cut on his left arm, and you know it only weighs 5 ounces, right? But I mean, he was in pain. I mean, we weren't trying to hurt each other or anything, but it got him bad because he was swinging his arm at the same time, and it hit him so hard. You know, it stopped him, but I didn't have a good enough grip, and I actually dropped my knife just like Austin did. So I mean, it's something you have to watch out for. And if you train with, you know, bowie knives, you know, like with the rubber trainers, I mean, it's just going to happen. But hopefully you can eliminate that in training, you know, and do that, make that mistake before you switch to a steel sharp object.